Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are once again playing Stormworks. Okay, so what have I been up to? Well, I kind of built this big ship. So, hear me out. Been focusing on oil an awful lot, and there has been an awful lot to it. So, I tried to find the absolute best way offshore to make a vehicle. Yeah. So, like, let's see. Let me explain this. So, I've tried this as we've made barges. Made what else have we made? A couple of ships, 3-4 ships for drilling oil. Right? Made the wellhead that sits on the ocean floor. Made a few things. Alright, so this ship here has 2 nuclear reactors on it. These right here in the middle, these are the mobile nuclear reactors. It needs 2 to keep this bad boy going. Alright, so we're gonna back out here. I dialed in the engine, so we have a lot of power and we have a lot of speed now, which is really good for a big ship. Remember, it was really slow last time, so now it's a lot faster. So what I've done is I have created a crane here, a crane ship. And then in the other dock over there, I have a barge. Loaded onto that barge, I have a wellhead, our mobile wellhead, and what else do I have on there? Yeah, I have the wellhead, and I have a helicopter pad. And I have some, like, I don't know what you want to call those. They're like beams, I guess. They're just long beams. And they're about 50 meters in length. So what that'll do is, when all 3 are put together, we'll have about 150 meters. Which should be just enough for where we're set up, where the oil deposit is, right? It's 135 down. So it'll all kind of make sense when I turn this thing around here. Right, so I just thought, you know what, let's have as much fun as we can. So this has been set up to drill. I put the seat in here, which has all the commands in it. So it's now compatible with the wellhead. And it's got the crane on it, so that way we can set up the helicopter pad, which doesn't seem to be attached to the barge. We'll probably run out of power, I bet you. I bet you it ran out of power. Yeah, probably ran out of power. Alright, we'll back this thing up a little bit more and then we'll have to respawn the barge. Oh, that one's not even working. Huh. Alright, well. Alright, we'll line that up there. Let me see, did we run out of battery? Power. Those are on. Those are not on. They're on. Ah, but the button is not on. Alright, so essentially it's a helicopter pad, has a nuclear reactor on it, which is going to go on the helicopter pad to provide power to it. This is the wellhead, and then these two sit on top of the wall. I haven't tested this. I haven't unpacked it. I haven't done anything. I've just sort of packed it on the barge, and I was like, okay, let's tow it out to the ocean, and let's have some fun. Yeah, there, click now. I'm like, let's just tow it out to the ocean and have some fun with it. So that's basically what we're doing. We're just towing it out to the ocean, and we're gonna see if we can do something with it. See what kind of strength these engines have. These ponies. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna unload it. Nothing. I just figure we'll tow it out to sea, and we'll just try it. That's usually how it goes. We'll just tow it out to sea and try it out. All right, we'll stop this here. Now, there is a way to shorten the length of the winches. I think there's a way to shorten the length of the winches. Let's see, if we come this way. And then, do I have to go through here? Yeah, this is that thing. Put a lounge in here. You know, put in a couple of things. It's huge. 2 reactors are just humming away. Alright, so there is no ladders to get onto the barge because I was a little smart that way. So we just gotta do our best. That outside one will go to there. Fishing boat, huh? All right. So now what we're going to do, ten, 15. Is that 15, 2? Yeah, we gotta wait for the reactors to warm up. Once the reactors warm up, there should be enough electricity here. Oh, is that one not connected, really? Thirteen, 8. Oh, we may as well make them all that length then. Alright, guess it doesn't really matter. Oh boy. Okay, so then we'll... The generator's going. Wow, is that not enough? I wonder what's draining the power. There's 2 on there. Two generators. Not bad, I suppose, if it'll, you know, so I'm hovering somewhere around there. Alright, we'll see how it goes. It pulls. All right, so now it's just a matter of sailing out to the oil field and setting this thing up. Really, it likes that 2 ropes. I tried it earlier with only a single, and it really didn't like that, but it likes the 2 ropes a lot better. They're different lengths, so that's why we're twisting the way we are in the water. This is our peak right here. This is it. So I wonder if it's the spotlights on the back that are draining us so bad. Huh. This is with 4 ropes. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, see, there we go. I pulled it away. Kind of. Huh. Wow. It's twisting around. The barge. How does that even make sense? Ah, there's something on the barge that is causing it to twist. Man, I wonder what it could be. I wonder what it could be that's causing the barge to twist in the way that it does. Wow. There it goes. There it goes. Holy moly. Has it been that long already? Alright, so there was something that was causing it to twist in the water. I guess I could try again, but this time I could only use the 2 winches. Alright. What we should do is this. Alright, so it pulls pretty good. Maybe we only need to pull it with 1. Perhaps that'll be, I don't know. See how it's going sideways? That I don't understand. I don't understand that. Huh. Huh. Wow. It wants to pull sideways. I don't get it. Hmm. Well, if it wants to pull it from the front, from the back, it wants to pull it backwards. Too short? Oh, it's doing that. Ugh. Where's the bike? Oh boy, here we go. Come on. Okay, come on. You just way down. There you go. There you go. There you go. Alright, see if we get this thing attached here. No big deal, right? No big deal. Oh, too short. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, whatever. Giving me troubles. Alright, so now that we're connected on that side, let's see if we can pull away. Alright, I guess for some reason it likes that better? I don't know. No, it doesn't like it at all. It wants to pull it sideways in the water. Alright, don't ask me why. Ridiculous. Oh, I got it crossed over there. Huh. It's crossed over. Yeah, maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. Oof. Wow, we are in for a long journey. Alright, so it seems like the generators are working now and we are now stable. That is perfect. No, that is not perfect. What's going on here? That should activate. Shouldn't matter. bottomed out. Everything is on now. Everything is on now. Okay. Alright, well, we'll have to see what happens when we get out there. There is another nuclear reactor on... Man, if I need to add a third core to this ship, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But it almost seems like it. Once I get a heater installed, and I get all that stuff installed in here. There we go. The barge wants to be pulled backwards. I guess that's where the weight is. Ah, that's just Stormworks doing its thing. Let's see if we can get this. Pulled over this side a little bit. It's ambitious. It's ambitious. We want to go at least to there. See if we can turn. Crane works. All the winches are connected. So I mean, despite a few minor things, it should be all right. I just thought, like, okay, so when it comes to oil, there's so many steps to it, right? The hardest part is collecting the oil because it takes so long, right? So if we set up this helicopter pad, and then what we're going to do is we're going to program a drone to fly out to the helicopter pad and load up. And it'll also recharge because there's going to be the nuclear reactor giving power to the node. So it's going to be absolutely perfect, right? So the drone comes out, it recharges. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Now it's starting to turn. It's just, there's so many ways to kind of think about it. You know, and then I thought, okay, so then we got the well, and the well did good, and it planted nicely, and everything was good. And I thought, okay, so that's great. So what's next? So then we bring the tanker out, and we still have to connect the tanker to the well. And while we're sitting there kind of fueling up, which takes literally forever, you know, we have to be fighting off the elements and all that kind of stuff, which is okay. But if we just turn it into a helicopter pad, and then the helicopter just drops a container down there, and then the container fills up, then it does it on its own, right? And then the container can broadcast when it's full and when it's ready to be replaced. Easy, easy peasy, I thought. That's the most perfect thing we can do, right? So... Now we do have the container ship, which can carry the liquid containers. So it's not like we don't have any you know, utility or usability or anything for the for the system. Then we're going to expand this, okay? This is the ocean version, so it might change a little bit, but there's a lot to it. And then we're going to have the land-based version, where we're going to go to the uranium mine, we're going to go to the aluminum mine, and the iron mine, and we're going to have drones, which are going to collect the resources and bring them back to the helicopter pad. And then we'll have a drone that comes and lands on the helicopter pad, gathers up all the resources, and then brings it to an area to be processed. I just figured that's probably the best way to do it. And it's automated. It's all automated. And then we're gathering resources, and it's just kind of, we're rethinking about Stormworks, really. We're just rethinking how the game works. So all this, it's going to take me forever to get out there. I won't do that in this video. I just kind of, we're just sailing. I don't know if I have override weather off. It's off. See, there you go. So that way, you know. Both reactors are stable. There's a lot in here. Like, it produces gas. This has a desal system in here that produces gas for the rocket ship. It's got a lot, this thing. So we could put it on one ship. It is just a little bit too much for one ship. And then I thought, you know, like, we don't want it to be a ship that has to stay where the well is. We just want to eliminate all that. So we take something like this, where we can plant the well, right? We can set it all up. We can set the helicopter pad up. That's what we need the heavy crane for, way out in the middle of the ocean. So we got to test that out and see if that's going to work. I mean, we could probably do that here. I don't know what the depth is. Let's see if we check the depth. Oh, can't check the depth. Don't know what it is. Alrighty, wow. That's, as you can see, I was prepared. I was well prepared for this journey. Yeah, I don't know what else, really. At this point in time, I really don't know what else we can kind of get ourselves into. It's this kind of, I guess I want to be, it's this kind of fun, really. You know. And then I thought, you know, like, do we bring the other little tugboat way out there once we've set it up and drill? Or do we just do it all while we're there? So that's what this ship does. It just does it all while it's there, drills, sets up the helicopter pad. I just think it's cool. It's going to be real cool to set up and see. So, still a few unknowns here. Still a few unknowns. Again, I don't know how we're going to unpack this. I've put a bunch of these tie-offs like all over and stuff, and I'm just hoping we'll be able to release everything and lift it and get it out of the way. The first thing that's going to come off is the well, obviously. We'll try and get that out and get that down. Yeah. Probably what we'll do is we will... No idea. I've got the welding torch, just in case something breaks. Alright, I mean, there really isn't too much more. Like, it's going to be a bit of a journey. So I wanted to just kind of throw this video up there. Just, again, to say thank you to the likes and the subscribes and everything else. And we will get back into some Roblox Studio. I'm just caught up in Stormworks right now because I'm having so much fun. So this is kind of oil again. And we're just sort of... So yeah, we're gonna go out there. I just thought, like, it's cool in the water, and I thought, how else can we expand on this? So I thought, okay, if we put a helicopter pad on it, then what that does is it allows us to bring a container out there and plant the container down, and we can fill the container up with oil while we're away doing something else, right? If we have to sail out in a ship, then we have to sit there in the ship while it's filling up. It's just kind of a, you know, it's more of a thing. And then I thought, well, if we could do multiple wells, we could set up some drones and they could fly out on their own, and we could sort of automate the system. So for that, we kind of need, you know, a hub, and it's going to be some code and stuff like that. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, thank you for subscribing. We're going to set this beast up, whatever it is, and see how it goes. And that's going to be the next couple of videos. Once again, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.